So we're back to this nonsense of, does Batman kill or does he not kill? And I'm just like, oh my lord, just throw my baby into the fire so I can get this over with already. So this is an article coming from comicbookresources.com. Zack Snyder says Batman needed to start killing people to avoid the risk of becoming irrelevant. And I wholeheartedly disagree with that. I love you, Zack, but that just makes no sense. In most modern Batman stories across different mediums, the Caped Crusader is most often depicted as a superhero with a strict no-kill rule. Because of this, it was controversial with fans when Zack Snyder had Ben Affleck's Batman killing crooks without a second thought in the DCEU movie Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. In a new interview for Joe Rogan's podcast, Snyder commented on the belief that some fans have that Batman should never break this rule, and the director admitted that this only made it more tempting to do that just with The Dark Knight. And here is the clip in case you missed the Joe Rogan podcast with Zack Snyder.
Like, people are always like, well, Batman can't kill, right? So Batman can't kill is canon. And I'm like, okay, well, the first thing I want to do when you say that is I want to see what happens. And they go like, well, don't put him in a situation where he has to kill someone. I'm like, well, that's just like, you're protecting your God in a weird way, right? You're making your God irrelevant if he can't be in that situation.
Pardon me, sir. Here's the but.
I don't think you've ever understood. What? What, your moral code just won't allow for that? It's too hard to cross that line? No! God Almighty, no! It'd be too damned easy. All I've ever wanted to do is kill him. A day doesn't go by when I don't think about subjecting him to every horrendous torture he's dealt out to others, and then end him.
Aw, so you do think about me.
But if I do that, if I allow myself to go down into that place, I'll never come back.
The whole essence of Batman not killing is part of the character's mythos. Now, at first, obviously, back when he was created back in the 1930s, Batman used guns. Batman was killing people. Batman was snapping necks. There's a panel where Batman is literally hanging a criminal off the Batwing with a rope. Like, this dude was... This dude was off his rocker. And of course, you know, over the past couple of years after the character's inception, you know, that's when writers and creators started to instill this moral code and compass to be instilled in Batman, where he's like, I will not kill, I do not kill. And that was never my problem. Like, I never cared that Ben Affleck's Batman killed. I think a lot of people had a problem with the fact that the story, the setup, the characterization, the direction simply wasn't there to justify Ben Affleck's Batman. If you're starting a new universe, you have to build up these characters. Instead of deconstructing these characters, build up these characters. Because if you're starting a new universe with Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, we have to get to know these characters. Yes, everyone knows Batman, but we don't know this version of Zack Snyder's Batman. Yes, we know Superman, but we don't know this version of Zack Snyder's Superman. Introduce us. Let us see what makes these characters iconic and godlike, and why we fall in love with them. Then, over the course of a couple of films, or over the past few years, or the next few years, then you can play and start to, you know, finagle with the mythos and the characterizations, and really have fun with it and stretch the morality of these characters. But if you're starting out day one, first movie Superman, where he's snapping necks and cities are being destroyed, again, I don't mind it, but for a lot of people, they're like, what the hell is this? And our next quick introduction of Batman, where he's broken down, popping pills, fucking prostitutes, killing people, Robin's dead. You're like, wait, what? Wait, like, hold on. What the hell is going on here? Right? People are going to be confused, and rightfully so. So I think that's the main problem with, Zack Snyder's take on the DC characters, where he tried to make the DC characters like Watchmen, where he's deconstructing all these heroes instead of building up all these heroes in the first place and then playing with the mythos later on with the film. So at the end of the day, listen, I don't know why we're still talking about this. Zack Snyder is no longer involved with the DCEU. We've moved on, and I think it just goes to show that maybe Zack Snyder wasn't the right guy to lead the DCEU, hence the reboot. And I'm so glad that James Gunn and co. have a new creative team to really reshape and rebuild the DC Universe brand. So there you go. Let's all move on. It's over anyway. So love you all. Stay safe. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, all that good shit. And as always, truth out.